Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports. This is our daily show. We've got two plays for you. We're going to be talking about the NBA slate on March 7th. We have 7 games on to Thursday. We've got some exciting matchups. I'm excited for this game my Suns have. I hope that we can get another dub because the West is so stacked. We got to start securing our spot in the playoffs. Before we get into all that, though, I'm just going to hop over to our Discord. If you guys haven't joined Discord yet, you should definitely check it out. It's about 50 cents a day. There's a link in the description of the video. We've just been having so much fun in here. We've been cashing a lot, and it's not, again, that we save our best plays for our Discord. It's just that we're always connected to our Discord. So when we see a good play, we can just throw it right in. And Jordy making everybody money overnight. Look at Jordy cashing this power play for League of Legends. He was telling me when we were making the video last night, he's like, dude, we were a little bit delayed because he was finishing making a slip for League. And he was like, there's just so much juice on the board. So I got to it late. So I could only take 3 of the plays that he put out, just like Moose. Moose and I got the same plays, but we still got a little 3-man power play that cashed for us because the 4th play was off the board by then. But we're having fun in here, guys. If you guys want to check it out, there's a link in the description of the video. Just go through that link, go up to server subscriptions and subscribe. It'll unlock all these channels for you. We already have a bunch of plays in here for today's NBA slate because we have 2 other analysts, and Moose already has his plays posted. Which, by the way, if you guys aren't following us on X yet, you should definitely follow us. We have the Backdoor Fantasy Sports account. I have an account. Jordy has an account, and Moose and Consul have accounts. But Moose is giving out 2-man plays on X every day, and they've been cashing day after day. So definitely go follow him. But yeah, we're trying to just add more content to X as well. Some free plays that we would put in our Discord that we're not going to make a whole video out of. We just post them straight to X. So go follow us on there. All right, so these are the plays we're going to be taking today. I'm really pumped for this Grayson Allen play. I was telling Jordy last night when we were getting our first look plays together, I liked his PRA, but I wanted to wait because I wanted that fantasy score. And we have it. And we have it at a good line today. 24.5 is such a great line for this matchup and for how good of a defender he is. Like, he's going to be able to get us 9 to 12 points just off of like blocks and steals alone. So 24.5 after he just went for 8 3-pointers. Like, I feel great about this. He has a good matchup. Jordy's going for Draymond Green over 9.5 first half points, rebounds, and assists. But we're going to try to just get right into breaking this down for you. Before we do, though, if you guys are interested in checking out the tools from Daily Grind, they're our official sponsor. I'll make it quick today. They have the best in the business, like tools for DFS. They've got their DFS optimizer is kind of the holy grail for all of the research we do. If you guys want to try them out, they are giving all of our viewers 25% off when you use code BACKDOOR. There's a link in the description of the video, or you can go to dgfantasy.com, and as long as you put in code BACKDOOR at checkout, they'll give you 25% off of any of the tools they offer. But they're definitely worth every penny, guys. Definitely should check that out. All right, so let's take a look at this over-under in this Suns game. I'm still riding high from that win over Denver. Just love this time of year. Really want to see my Suns just lock in a playoff spot, So they're heavily favored to win this one, but that doesn't really concern me too much about Grayson not getting his time. I think that he's one of those guys that could close out the game even if we do have a significant lead. We have a 233 over under though, so pretty high scoring game they're expecting still. Suns favored by 10, so if this makes you nervous, just fade the play. It's not a big deal. If we hop over to Outlier here, we can see he just went off for 49 fantasy points against Denver. And I know that he's only gone over this 4 out of his last 10, but I really feel good about the rhythm he's in here. So I think he can easily hit 25. We have Booker. Pardon me, I'm still I've got some sort of raspiness in my throat. Oh, so Booker is ruled out. Last night he was a game time decision. So this is, man, now I love this play even more. Booker's ruled out. They play the same position, so that's just more minutes for Grayson. And he's a better defender than Booker. So this is on the fantasy score, but I'm going to go over here to the PRA real quick just so I can show you guys the matchup. If we go specifically to shooting guards, the Raptors are 23rd in points allowed, 12th in rebounds allowed, and 14th in assists allowed to shooting guards. Now let's go look at the real bread and butter when we're taking fantasy score props, and that's blocks and steals. Look how active he is. In that last game against Denver, he had 3 steals. Game before that, a steal and 2 blocks. 2 steals before that. Like, he's just always active. He's very good defender, very good 3-point shooter. They're good at protecting the ball against blocks and steals, but he's going to get his opportunities. I would be shocked if he goes for less than 2 in this game. I think he'll get at least like 2 blocks and steals combined. If we take a look at his minutes, 35.7 minutes per game, just 2.2 fouls per game. You love to see that from such a good defender. In that last game without Booker, he got 40 minutes. Yeah, it went to overtime, so that's part of it. But he's like staying in that like mid 30s regardless, with or without Booker. So I love this play. I think it's set way too low. If we hop over to Daily Grind, they've got his fantasy score as the second highest, most juiced play. This is one of those situations too where the odds are their odds to hit indicator are pretty juiced at 53.19%, but they've got like a 50-50 shot on their actual odds. And that's just because we're dealing with a discrepancy here. We're getting it at 24.5 on Prize Picks, and the other odds makers have it well over 25. So this is going to get bumped before game time, I think. So you guys are going to want to jump on this play quick, but I feel great about it. I'm going to pass it over to Jordy for this Draymond play.
Yeah, man. So before I break down this Draymond play, I just want to tell you guys quickly about Chalkboard. Chalkboard is another one of our sponsors, and honestly, it's one of my favorite prop betting platforms to play on right now, just because you have so much freedom to do what you want over there. I'm still waiting for them to add like esports and stuff like that. I think that's going to be a blast when they do. But they have the option that no other prop betting platform does, and that's the ability to set your own lines. So what I could do is take this like Draymond Green at 9.5 PRA, and I could bump it up to like 11.5 and get a higher multiplier on it. So I could get like a 4.5x or a 3.5x on it, or I could bump it down to like 7.5, 8.5, and just get like a 1.1x or like a 1.6x, whatever it may be. And you can actually protect your plays on there now. So you could take like a crazy 6-man with all these bumped lines and protect your slip. You can also get up to 100x on your plays and bet as low as $1. It's iOS only right now, but they are coming out with the Android version March 18th, and they are working on the desktop version. So stay tuned for all that from Chalkboard. If you guys want to go try them out, they're giving you a 100% deposit match with code BACKDOOR at checkout. So links in the description if you want to go play some of that. And yeah, let's get into breaking down Draymond Green here. There's no daily grind odds on this one because it's a first half play. I've been kind of addicted to these first half plays. They've been a lot of fun. But if we go over here to Outlier, we can see that he's been cashing this regularly, and it's a fantastic matchup for him. To power forwards, they're giving up 28th. They're ranked 28th in points, giving up 27.3, and 30th in rebounds, giving up 12.8, and 16th in assists, giving up 4.6. So he's got plenty of opportunities to get this done. In the last 2 head-to-heads, he's hit this. He's gone for 13 and 11. And Draymond Green, man, like he does not come out in the first half. Like he played, he's playing 13 minutes like solidly in the first half. And that's plenty of time for him. 9.5 is just so low. He's been shooting the ball a lot better too. He's making it a point to try to score more. So even without the scoring, the way he can assist and rebound the ball with this matchup, I'm feeling pretty good about this matchup. You see the last couple times he's played them, he's only scored 2 and 3 points in those games, and he still went over this line because he had 6 assists, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and 4 rebounds. So that's kind of what I'm expecting him to do. It's a great matchup. So feeling good about this one. If you want to look at the over-under really quick, not that it really matters on a first half play, but 223.5 over-under with an 8-point favorite to the Golden State Warriors. So feeling really good about Draymond's first half PRA today.
All right. And just a couple things to keep your eye on. They were on the board earlier. They're not now at the time of filming. But as far as dunk props, we got Nick Claxton earlier at 1.5 dunk props or 1.5 dunks as a prop. If you guys ever see that, I don't know, like go with your gut. But us and our Discord community, if we see Nick Claxton dunks at 1.5, it's an auto smash play. Like we're taking the over on that. Like that's like, there's no thinking involved here. Like,
yep.
And if we end up getting Bam Adebayo later at 1.5, same thing. We just roll the dice every single time on the over. And if you see Rudy Gobert at 2.5, I'm doing the same thing. Like those three in particular. If you get Claxton at 2, I'm still comfortable with it at 2. It's just a little bit more of a dice roll. You might get a push, but 1.5, I can't believe that was on there earlier.
I know.
I'm bummed that they took him down, but yeah, Claxton 1.5, Bam Adebayo 1.5, Rudy Gobert 2.5. All of those, I'm putting those in lineups. I'm not even thinking twice about it. Go with your gut, but I just want to put a few more plays on your guys' radar since they're not available for us right now.
I feel the same way about they've been throwing Rudy Gobert's block demon at 2.5 on there. Definitely keep an eye on that. It's a demon play, and it's a long shot kind of one, but he hits 3 blocks all the time. So that's another one where I'm like, when I see that demon, I take it a lot, and he cashes it quite a bit. So just another one.
I don't think he's playing today, but we do the same thing with like Victor Wembanyama. So there's just some plays you get to know over time where you're like, whenever this is on the board, I'm taking it. It's like a little free square. So keep an eye out for some of those dunk props later. And if you guys are interested in checking out the other tool, Outlier, there's a 7-day free trial in the link in the description of the video. That's the stats tool that we always look at with the red and green bars. It's also crucial to what we do. We love that app. So if you guys want to try it out free for 7 days, go through that link, and just don't forget to sign up for Underdog. I'm going to be dropping an Underdog video here in just a little bit. And if you guys want to get in on that action, just use code BACKDOOR. There's a link in the description of the video, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100, and they'll give you a couple free plays. The Instant Pick'em special is what they give all of their new users. So go get your free deposit match. 100 gets you 200 to play with, and some free plays. So I'm going to be breaking that down here in just a little bit, but that's going to do it for us today, guys. We hope you have a great day. Enjoy this slate, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.